seat.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I'm glad you could come over.
No problem.
It's nice to meet you. How long have you been a Giants fan?
Been a Giants fan my entire life.
Marry, kill. Lawrence Taylor, Eli Manning, the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
You're killing me here. Let's go. Let's go. You see, my dignity means nothing when it comes to the Giants, so I'm going to say kill the cheerleaders.
Yes!
Marry Eli Manning. I'm a Lawrence Taylor.
You're a fan. You're a true fan. That's the only answer. How long after the game was this video shot?
Oh boy, this was a full night afterwards.
This was the next day?
The next night.
Oh, that is crazy.
Yeah.
See, I was hoping this was minutes after the game was over.
No, I had to drive from the Bronx 5 hours upstate, get to my friend's house.
To break down, would you rather go undefeated this year and win the Super Bowl or catch Osama bin Laden?
What, me personally catch him?
No.
Oh,
Osama gets caught.
undefeated in Super Bowl. I found it out.
We'll catch Osama next year.
Yeah, we'll get him next year.
Our goal today, though, is to prepare you for a press conference.
Okay.
Before we give you a chance to redeem yourself, I want to introduce you to some people, give you some proper perspective.
Sounds good.
Brian, come on in here. Brian Robert.
Hey. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. How many wins you get last season? We had 0. We had 0. You guys are in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Oh, we had 0 wins. 0.
That's right.
You guys have any Super Bowl wins?
3.
Yeah, we had 0. 0. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Stop crying, pussy.
I won't.
Scott, why don't you tell him what you went through last year?
Yeah, I had a pretty bad year last year also, you know, I had cancer.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
All right, Rob, before we go out there, I thought this would be a really good video for you to watch.
Hey Rob, Otis Anderson here. When you cry, it makes the whole team look bad. So stop being such a and man up.
Seemed like good advice to me.
Me too.
Okay, we're gonna go out there.
Okay.
They're gonna be asking a lot of tough questions. I want you to be relaxed. I want you to be passionate, but I don't want you to be emotional.
No problem.
You can do this?
No problem.
The world wants to know. You ready to give another shot?
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Hey, Rob, I was wondering how you plan on commemorating the Giants choking in the playoffs again this year.
Next question.
Technically, the Patriots were a much better team in 2008, even though the Giants won the Super Bowl. How do you respond?
That's a great sports question. Can we have a man read that so we can actually take it seriously?
You lost to the Eagles at home.
That's not even a question.
If Tiki and Rondé Barber are identical twins, how come Tiki's the only one who sucks?
What type of wood do you think Tom Coughlin's teeth are made from?
You watch games at home alone or alone at the bar?
Dave Meggett almost rhymes with faggot. Explain.
You fat, stupid, giddy asshole.
Plaxico get in the assico.
Now the games are in HD, is it easier to masturbate? Why can't you grow a real beard?
Bill Sims' kid is a faggot. Have you seen him play?
How big is your You have one night with Tom Coughlin. Spit or swallow.
2-part question. Eli Manning sucks ass and go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Stop that. You, man. Yes. False. No, you are. Yes. No. Absolutely. Swallow. You're a bitch. I think it's false. You. No comment. I like him. Next question. Honestly, all of you guys.
No more questions. My client has proven that he's no longer a sissy. We've got a game to go to.
Go Giants!
Giants!
Let's go, baby! Guess what we're grilling today? Some bald eagles! That's some good bald eagle. It's not done. Raw chicken's back for you.
Next question, Jeff, where are you? Right there.
Yeah. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for all you've done to your bodies. It's still real to me, damn it. Thank you. Easy, man. Thank y'all guys. You're awesome.
Dave, can you tell me where you're from?
Yes, Daniel. I'm from...
Please call me the ultimate warrior.
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Do you know where I'm from?
Parts unknown.
Parts unknown.
What are you doing for a living now?
I'm an area manager with a facilities company.
Man, what does that mean?
Stuff like maintenance, janitorial accounts, stuff like that.
Did any of your employees see that video?
I've had a few bring it to my attention.
And what did they say?
It's just Dave, what can you do?
You think Arn Anderson's a pussy?
No, I do not.
I'd like to get a few minutes in the ring with him. Arn, if you're watching, what exactly were you attending?
I was attending something called the Tribute to Starcade in Spartanburg, South Carolina.
How'd you get such good seats?
I walked in there and bought a ticket.
Where was it held at?
It was held in Spartanburg, South Carolina, at the Coliseum.
That was in a coliseum?
Yes.
That looked like a middle school. How many people attended that?
I would have no idea.
Ballpark, was there hundreds or was there 50?
He didn't run any more after that, so obviously he didn't do too well.
Is Brooke Hogan a man?
I would have no knowledge of that.
I follow the sun that gives me energy. Warrior.
Why did you get so emotional?
It was just an emotional time. I got to meet some of my favorite wrestlers, and it just got all caught up with them.
Did you ever masturbate to Miss Elizabeth?
Never, not at all.
She died. Drug overdose. What were some of the rumors that you read about yourself?
That I was sitting in my mama's basement eating Cheetos in my underwear, which is not true because mom and dad never had a basement, and I'm not really big into Cheetos and everything.
You don't like Cheetos?
No.
Doritos?
Doritos are good.
Do you know that wrestling is fake?
Regardless of the whether it's predetermined or not, they make a great sacrifice to their bodies in the ring, no doubt about it.
You know how to reverse a figure 4 leg lock?
Yes, I do.
Let me slap that figure 4 leg lock on you real quick.
You know how to put it on?
Hey, put it on.
You gonna reverse it? You gonna reverse? Oh! All right, Dave, I am a huge wrestling fan just like you. Unlike you, I'm extremely rich and I need a tax shelter. So I've created a charity in your name to honor past wrestling greats. We are backstage live at Tosh's pit. With me is the crying wrestling fan, Dave. Dave, the world wants to know, are you ready to award the first ever recipient of the bronze singlet?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready to do it without sobbing like a huge baby?
Yes, I am.
All right, take it away, Dave.
With his colorful outfits and trusty pet parrot Frankie, Coco Beware was a fixture in pro wrestling for over a decade. It is a great privilege that we honor him with the Bronze Singlet Charity Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Coco Beware.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, the Birdman is fine. Oh, what's going on, brother?
It's my pleasure to present you with the Bronze Singlet Charity Award.
Oh, my God! Thank you.
And Coco, on a personal note,
It's still real to me, damn it.
it's still real to me, damn it.
I know that laugh. That is the $1 Million Man.
Doing here, man? What am I doing here, Coco Beware? I'm here to claim my award. And I'm going to have that trophy. This is mine. That's my trophy. No, this is given to me. This is let go. You know what? If I can't have it, nobody gets it. Nobody gets it.
Oh, this is Mean Gene Tosh, and this looks like it's spilling over into the ring. $1 Million Man is having the short end of this transaction. Looks like Daniel Tosh wants in on the action. Oh my goodness! Sergeant Slaughter clotheslines him. Daniel's reaching and tags Dave. Sergeant Slaughter slaps Dave with the Cobra Clutch. Coco Beware has Ted DiBiase tied up in the ropes. Daniel sneaks back into the ring with the Bronze Singlet Award. What's he gonna do with this? He's gonna return it to its rightful owner. Finally, justice.
This was the greatest day of my life. It's real to me. It's real to me too.
You can see this activity is sliding off to the east. We do expect to see some very heavy rain at times, and it is gonna, I'm so sorry.
Oh, we got a sad front moving in.
In effect for Schuylkill County, and that is going to be until 5:30 this evening.
Chance of precipitation from her eyeballs is at 100%.
Can we toss back, please?
Tell you what we're going to do here, man. This is Amanda's last 4 o'clock newscast. She's moving home to North Carolina. We're all going to miss you.
It's healthy to be in touch with your emotions. Don't bottle up your feelings, even at work. Let them out. It's okay to cry. It's okay to laugh. Hell, it's okay to laugh at someone crying.
This is a gift that's been hiding in plain sight for a while.
Oh, is this my watch? Really? What? Are you serious? Are you serious?
What does that say, babe? What is that?
You know there's pee on that thing, right?
Oh my God.
Is he sad he didn't get an Apple Watch? All right, that might be too emotional. Now, this has got to be the most adorable crime video of all time.
Andrew, are you excited for pre-kindergarten?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Are you gonna miss your mom?
No.
No? Oh, don't cry, are you?
He expressed every emotion a human is capable of feeling in the span of 1 second.
Oh, don't cry, are you?
Nothing's wrong with being a mama's boy. I hate that I live so far away from my mom. But you're out of your mind if you don't think I'm gonna use my TV show to meet that kid.
Totally freaking out about the first day of school right now. Gonna miss my mom so bad. Do you wanna know what I got you?
Yes.
It's a lunchbox, so you can always see your mom and have lunch with her. Say hi.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Andrew. I miss you, puppy.
Tell mom, say hi. Don't cry, it's just a lunchbox. It's not actually in there.
He might just be a crybaby.
I got a ticket because apparently you're supposed to pull over for an emergency vehicle. I didn't know. Nevada's Indiana Cup. And it's so much money, and I only have $47. And I already owe my parents $407, and I owe my friend's mom $80. And I can't go to John now, but everything's fine. I'm okay, and my parents are really mad at me. And my life's going downhill. So if anyone wants to be like a nice person, give me money to pay for this ticket. Also, my life is extremely going downhill because I'm getting acne and I'm getting fat and I'm balding right here. Show me support!
Welcome to Comedy Traffic School, where people who can't drive get lectured by people who can't get booked at comedy clubs. Take your hands off 10 and 2 and put them together for
Daniel Tosh! Who's ready for some bumper-to-bumper hilarity? All right. Slow children at play. If they're so slow, they shouldn't be in the street playing. Does anyone actually keep gloves in the glove box? Once a guy in here wrecked his cheese truck. Debris was all over the road. That's a soft joke. Anybody know what STOP stands for? Shania Twain's opioid prescription. Stanley Tucci's odor problem. Sad trolls offer pickles. Whatever, y'all can suck my balls. I trained under comedy traffic school legend Ron Green. Ron Green! That's right. Now let's go around the room and find out what landed everyone here today. Sir?
I was a bus driver for special needs kids. Long story short, got blackout drunk, 6 dead.
Funny enough, I once drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Still got it. Your turn.
I didn't get a ticket. I just like traffic-based stand-up comedy.
No points on your license for that.
Emmy.
I've always wanted this show to have an Emmy. Where are you from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Were you embarrassed by your video, or is that just par for the course?
Okay, I posted it. Obviously didn't think that was gonna happen.
I can't go to challenge right now.
And then I realized how many people were seeing it, and I was embarrassed.
Oh, that's me winking, but my eyes are too swollen to wink.
And then I was like, it's fine, because everyone thought it was funny, so it's okay.
It is funny. Now, what exactly happened? What traffic violation did you break?
I was in Indiana, and I was driving, and I'm in like the slow lane, and there was a cop already had someone pulled over, taking care of their business.
Right.
And I just passed him. I didn't know he had to slow down, apparently, because the cop can get hurt even though he's in his car. And he's getting back on, and then like he's following me with his lights on. I was like, okay, I'm getting pulled over. And he gives me a ticket. I like didn't cry to his face. And then afterwards, I was like, wow, I'm gonna get in like a lot of trouble.
He's like, do you know about this law? I didn't, so I said no.
And then like everything bad that's happened recently just started going into my brain. And then I just started crying, and my friends are like, Emmy, shut up. And I'm like, I can't.
Your friends weren't very sympathetic.
And my friends are laughing while I'm having an emotional breakdown. Show me support!
Have you ever considered getting more compassionate friends?
No, because I'm not sympathetic either, and we're all like huge assholes, so you know, it works.
Who all was in the car with you?
My good friend Owen and Taylor.
Is Owen gay?
Yeah.
I based that off nothing, because you do seem like a version of every movie that's about high school kids. Why were you in Indiana?
To see John Bellion.
Who?
John Bellion.
See a singer?
Yes, All Time Low.
Sing a little bit. You sing when you cry.
It's like,
Where are you at on Timmy T?
I don't know who Timmy T
Timmy
is.
T? You look up Timmy T.
Okay.
Oh, he's got one song. I think it came out in like 1991.
I wasn't alive.
No, of course you weren't. But the reason that you are alive, Timmy T. Yeah! The singing thing that you do with the notes, that's so funny though.
And my parents are really mad at me. And my life's going downhill.
Do you do that regularly?
Me and my friends.
Oh, so it's a thing that you and your friends do?
Yeah, we just randomly sing. It was like, wow, I'm upset. Like, and I just start singing. Like, I don't know.
I have no issue with it. It's great. Let's talk about the financial aspect of your video.
And it's so much money, and I only have $47.
You were crying about your balance in your bank account was below $50.
Yeah.
Did they hit you with that $50 fine?
No.
What is that, like a bluff at your bank? Or is $47 in Cleveland considered a lot? By the way, your skin has cleared up wonderfully.
Also, my life is extremely going downhill because I'm getting acne and I'm getting fat.
Thank you.
Did you use Proactive?
I use Accutane.
Look into the camera and say Accutane.
Accutane.
Let's see if they give you Accutane. Were you worried about your balding for real?
I'm balding right here if you can't see the whole triangle. It's not even like a piece of hair. I'm balding. I'm balding.
I think I have a receding hairline.
You know shaving your head is the best way to keep your bald spot from spreading.
Is that true?
Maybe. But this is an 8-hour class and I have over 7 hours to kill. Who wants to see me shave her head? Woo! Yes!
Do you always carry clippers?
Yes, because of my off time, I'm also a comedy military recruiter. This will actually make you a better driver because women are always distracted by their hair. No big moles. I mean, it would be badass if I kept you with a mullet. Hey, I think you've got a good head. I don't know yet. We've got a lot to go. Your first shower is gonna feel so good.
I know, I'm excited.
That part is legit. Did you ever listen to The Cure?
By Lady Gaga?
Yeah. Oh, there's that one little bald spot you thought you had. I think you're gonna be happy with this, but maybe not. You might be terrified. Lean forward. Okay. So current climate in Hollywood where right now I feel like blowing on your neck is inappropriate, so I'm not going to. I don't know if you're supposed to do this. A lot of people do that. They slap the head. Barbers do that. You're gonna start going, why do they do that? I don't know, because they can, and they don't think you'll arrest them. Good news, you don't have to pay your ticket now. Just go on the lam, because no one's gonna recognize you.
This is so cool.
You like the length?
I do like the length.
If you don't, you can always just do this. sounds good. Solid. All right, well, I gotta ask the most obvious question. Why must I cry?
Well, the first half of the song basically is talking about this kid that I used to mentor. He was like 8 years old and he just wouldn't learn. He stole from me and...
That'll make you cry.
It sure did, but the last half was about this lady that I hooked up with that basically was a manipulating, conniving, telling me that twins are mine and they turned out not to be mine and...
Wow, it's like a talk show. When was the last time you cried?
About 2 or 3 years ago.
You haven't cried in 2 or 3 years? I cry once a week. Usually when my ratings come out. That's not a joke. Did you run out of hot water in that shower? You were in there for an awfully long time.
I got a good hot water system.
You have a tankless water heater?
You took the words out of my mouth.
You do?
But no, I don't have one.
Oh, you gotta get a tankless. They're energy efficient. You can take the longest shower you want.
I'm not into that green stuff. I'm conservative.
It's just so weird to see somebody with a grill in their mouth say, I'm a Republican. You were drunk while making that video?
I do it all the time.
But you put a gun in your mouth.
I took the bullets out.
Do you have a gun on you right now?
No.
Did anybody pat him down? You probably get recognized in the shower a lot.
No.
Not at the gym?
No.
Oh, if I saw you showering in the gym, I would lose my mind. By the way, on the camera shot with you in the shower, you panned awfully low. You didn't think you could frame that up a little bit, D'Angelo?
No, I didn't actually.
Do you think Weird Al will ever parody your song?
I doubt it. How weird? He can't get more weird than I.
Touche. My goal is to make it the #1 track on iTunes.
Well, that would be super awesome.
I think it's doable. I mean, it's not. The world wants to know, you ready to give it another shot?
Oh, I'm definitely ready.
Good. Cue the bitches.
Why must I cry?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Tell me why must I cry? 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 Tell me why I cry. Why must I cry?
Game over.
That sounds like a hit. Thanks to the Auto-Tune and the News guys for helping us. Go to our website to see the entire video. I'm gonna miss Ray Dog. We shared some pretty special moments.
Oh, Yeller. It was a good dog.
She doesn't remember it.
Old Yeller. Old Yeller.
Doesn't remember
She's
it.
old as
I am eating my feelings. This is a very depressing eating show. Today I have pizza. I'm gonna eat for you guys. This was not part of the plan. The plan was for me to drink, talk about dicks, and eat. Food always makes you feel better. Oh.
Hey,
Nikocado avocado. Daniel Molly guacamole.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for meeting me at the complimentary Hampton Inn breakfast buffet.
Are you staying here?
No, that's what these robes are for.
You know, I don't think we're supposed to be sitting at the buffet.
Why?
Because you don't sit at the buffet.
A buffet is a bar. You can sit at a bar.
I guess, but why do we have to be here so early?
Because that's when the buffet is at its hottest. That's Hamptonality. Get you some forks. Here you go.
All right.
Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Are you really from Colombia?
No. I live there with my husband.
Hold on, let me have try some of these eggs. Explain to me what mukbanging is.
It's actually mukbang. It comes from Korea.
That sounds racist.
No.
Mukbang. You say it like it's kind of racist.
I'm saying it how they pronounce it. Mukbang. Like if you go to France, you say, I'm in France. You don't say France.
France. So if I'm in China, I say, I'm in China. Is what you're saying? So mukbang.
The word means eating broadcast. The idea was that they put their camera down, they filmed themselves eating, and then other people would eat with them.
When do you jerk off? It seems sexual.
Some people do that, but that's not my target audience.
You're getting millions of views.
I know, but not for masturbators. Do you want syrup?
On a pancake, sure. That's plenty of syrup. You didn't have to syrup the fucking tongs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's for goddamn sure.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I noticed in the beginning of your videos, you looked a little bit smaller.
It's nice to be here. And I'm gonna be doing this a lot more regularly now.
Oh yeah, I've gained like 50 pounds.
This isn't healthy.
I know it's not.
Let's figure out a way to do this. Ooh. Oh my God.
What about the amount of food? Why is it so much?
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a lot, but I like to eat a lot just because.
No, but you're eating an unhealthy amount. You wouldn't eat that much in a normal sitting, would you?
Oh, no.
Right, so why are you doing it that amount of food?
Because it's a great excuse to get fat.
How many videos are you posting a week?
I post like 5 days a week.
5 mukbang sessions a week? You're gonna die.
I know.
Ugh.
You're getting full already?
Literally getting full already.
You would never be able to do this.
No, I wouldn't. I would be for like the premature ejaculator mukbangers.
Oh.
Getting hot. But you get the food sweat. By the way, why are you always crying in your videos? Are you that emotional?
I am. Well, the food doesn't help either.
Oh, because you just feel gross?
Well, you feel like shit, but then also like it throws your hormones out of whack. And I'm already naturally really emotional, so sometimes I cry.
What the fuck was wrong with that Alfredo pizza you were eating?
The one in Colombia?
Yeah, it was big and it was flat. Cheese looked hard.
Was I crying?
Yeah, you were. Of course you were crying.
It tastes better than it looked.
Hey, let me grab one of those.
This? Yeah. Here. That's raw waffle batter. Isn't that bad for you?
Raw waffle batter? I thought this was a waffle smoothie. Tell me about how this has affected your poops. Are they enormous?
Yes. But people think I eat shit all the time.
Well, just a mukbang shit. How long after one of your videos before,
It's usually immediate.
It's immediate?
Yeah. And it's not the food I'm eating, it's whatever's there that gets pushed down.
Is it diarrhea or is it solid?
If I eat something that's really, really spicy, then that hurts.
Yeah, you said your butthole bleeds a lot.
It doesn't bleed, but it hurts.
These fire noodles I'm obsessed with. They really make my a-hole bleed. Excuse me, not bleed, just sting. Sting like a wasp.
Why fire noodles?
They're popular.
Running low on eggs here.
If it wasn't popular, the Korean fire noodle challenge, I would not be on the toilet crying twice a week.
The good eggs are on the bottom. Hey, what's up with the bird? You shouldn't let your bird eat that food. That's bad for them.
I know, but his name's Mr. Noodle.
Just because his name is Mr. Noodle doesn't mean he should eat noodles.
Okay, you caught me.
No one is going to tell you that feeding your bird hot noodles is a good idea.
Well, you know they can't feel spice. They don't have spice receptors.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
Never mind, go ahead and feed them. Why do you get hot sauce in your eyes so much?
I have no idea why that happens. I'm just doing my video and hot sauce splatters into my eyeball.
Every fucking time.
Do you want me to tell you why it's happening?
Why?
Because you fucking sit so low. If you had a taller chair, maybe your eyes would be out of harm's way.
I don't know, I think I need to get goggles from now on.
Can I pass me the orange juice, please? How long have you been married?
A year and a half.
Hey everybody, look who I'm with. The husband.
You still kiss or do you skip that?
No, we kiss.
What is this, a mukbang gangbang? Easy, Spitfire, we need some of these.
Hey, Peggy! These pancakes already got syrup on them!
That's Hamptonality.
That guy's doing the heavy lifting for us. Real piece of shit. You seem to be riddled with diseases, but they're all self-diagnosed, so I'm calling bullshit.
I don't know why I'm in so much pain. And I don't want to go to a doctor because I have a phobia.
You said in your videos that you have chronic coughing syndrome, diabetes, kidney failure.
Okay, I thought I had kidney failure. I actually turned out not to.
Okay.
And I thought that I had diabetes. I actually turned out not to, too.
You eat that durian fruit.
Oh, I love durian.
That smells like assholes.
It does. Actually, my best friend used to say it smells like Indian food wrapped in a diaper.
Try to eat some durian.
It looks like a pastry on camera.
They thought it was dough.
It's so good. What's the texture like?
It's kind of like scrambled eggs.
Ugh. Is there any danger outside of just unhealthy eating?
There is a lot of haters. Actually, that's one of the sole reasons as to why I have a lot of issues. Like, they really get to me.
Of course they do.
You have haters, right?
What makes you sad today?
I don't know. Sometimes when I'm done a mukbang, I feel full, and then I think about all the stuff in my life, and I get sad.
Are you gonna cry?
No. Maybe.
You wanna hug it out?
Break it up, boys. It's 10 a.m. Breakfast is over.
But we're still mukbanging.
It's okay. I brought to-go boxes. All right, Nikocado avocado. Let's go rinse off in the pool.
All right.
I woke up, everyone, okay? I didn't mean to, I just wanted to know. I'm really sorry, you have no idea. So many people do bad things and I didn't. So I'm not to laugh. No, I didn't mean to. I'll sleep on the floor. I'll do whatever it takes to be an alpha. Shut up.
Hi, Elise.
Hey, Daniel.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I wanted to show you the proper way to use a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Go ahead, put it out.
Thanks.
Would you feel more comfortable in the back seat?
No, this is right at home.
Tell me about that video. What happened?
This is during finals week.
Why weren't you studying?
I didn't have a final the next day. And we were kind of being goofy and taking pictures,
Okay.
and there was a lovely fire extinguisher on the wall. And I sprayed that sucker.
Were you trying? I mean, were
I
you
don't
trying to make
know.
it snow?
I didn't mean to, I just wanted to know.
I don't know, like when we were at the bars, I
is
was
good.
taking
Ambien?
doing rumple shots.
Okay, rumple.
It's like Christmas in your mouth. So I don't know if that kind of got in my head, like, ooh, I want to make it snow tonight. I don't know.
And then when did you get in the car and realize, oh, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble?
Right after that happened, I hear the words, "You imbecile, we're all gonna die." And everyone had to sleep downstairs on the floor. Like, you know, you would cry if you did something like that, and you...
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
No, I
yes,
wouldn't.
you would. Yes, you would.
No,
you
I
had a little
wouldn't.
rumple shots in you, maybe you would.
No, I wouldn't. Now, did you get in trouble?
They made me clean the kitchen for a semester.
That's actually good practice for the real world.
Yeah.
How hard did you cry during 9/11?
Oh, don't ask me that.
Do you think a sorority looks good on an application?
Sometimes I think it does.
Do you think it opens doors? Because I want you to know that that is complete bull. What fraternity would you say per capita has the most date rapes pending? Would you like to join my sorority?
What is it called?
Try Tosh.0. By the way, our sorority has a very strict induction process. You will get a tattoo. I also need to get some money, and we will most likely beat the out of you. And if you ever talk about it, I will kill you. Welcome to the Tosh.0 Mega House.
This looks like a youth hostel.
It's a fixer-upper.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, sluts, trying to suck any this morning. Stay off the yard. God, Alpha Kais are the same everywhere. Elise,
Yes?
your pledge name will be Ice Bitch. Do you have a problem with that?
Yes, I have a huge problem.
Ice Bitch, do you have a problem with that? Where do you want your brand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Amen.
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 No, my last amen was just me.
Why are we up so late?
I have something to show you.
All right.
Shh. It's time to get back at the girls from your old sorority, so I rented a real snow machine.
Oh my gosh.
The world wants to know. Are you ready to give another shot?
Yeah, let's make it snow.
I didn't mean to, I just wanted it to snow. I just wanted it to snow.
This is gonna be great. Not my face.
Snow.
I'm doing the snow angel.
That's beautiful.
That's strong.
Snow.
This is the greatest day of my life.
Penguin.
Penguin, get your hand up her ass.
What the hell is going on? Y'all going to jail. I'm whooping your ass.